Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be here today, and I would like to start by asking a question. How many of you here believe that our current education system is perfect? Please raise your hands. Okay, great. That means that I'm in front of the right audience. However, I'm not here to change education, but I'm here to help you navigate through our current system with a bit of entrepreneurial mindset. Jay Cross, who made the term of e-learning popular, once said that our formal education is like riding a bus. The driver chooses a destination, and where we as passengers are there along for the ride. However, informal learning is like riding a bike. The driver chooses the destination, the course, and the speed. So if we look at our current education system, we're more or less in the same situation. We're all of us in a bus that leads to the same destination. Graduation with a piece of paper in your hands, and most of the time, no clue on what to do next. So why am I saying this? Because now I'm in my last year of university, and I have to say I'm completely terrified. After this year, there is no more certainty in my life, and I don't know what's going to happen next. A lot of graduates actually have this fear that after finishing university, all their knowledge and their learning won't have any market value, and it won't contribute much to their future careers. Moreover, if we look at our job market, it's constantly changing. Because of technology and automation, we don't know anymore what's going to happen in the next 5 to 10 years. So as students, we operate in quite a very uncertain environment. This made me think. Startups also operate in a very uncertain environment. Those of you who study business, or those of you who are already entrepreneurs, maybe know already the concept of lean startup. Yeah, nice. So basically, it's an agile process based on early experimentation and the philosophy of fail fast, succeed faster. So since startups and we students operate in the same uncertain environment, why not apply this philosophy to our own learning journey? So at the core of lean startup, there is this framework: build, measure, learn, feedback loop. So this is basically a cycle of creating and testing hypotheses, measuring your customers' reactions, and learning from the results. And the purpose is to continuously improve your offer so that it matches the need of your customer. So in lean startup, you start with a business idea. You set up hypotheses. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to learn? And then you set up milestones on how to get there. And very important, you have to set up key metrics. So how are you going to measure your progress along the way? Once you establish that, you're ready to build. You build your minimal viable product. This is basically the first version of your solution, built with minimum of effort and minimum of resources. After you test this minimal viable product with your target audience, you're ready to measure the results. And you do that by evaluating if all the data you collected about your customer will allow you to build a sustainable business. And then you learn. You either persevere and you continue developing your product, or you pivot, which means you change your initial strategy. And you have to repeat this whole cycle as many times as you can until you gather enough data and enough information about your solution and about your customer that will allow you to build a sustainable business. So I was thinking that the same framework can be applied to education. And at its core, it has the same principles and the same purpose: to learn. So I thought about the lean education framework. And you start a lean education cycle with your big dream. Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself? What do you want to learn? What skills do you want to develop? Once you answer these questions and you also establish a way of how you're going to measure your personal progress, then you're ready to build, which is, in this lean framework, would mean to try something out. So let's say you want to learn more about digital marketing. Instead of involving in a full-time course and spending a lot of money and resources on this course, it's better to actually try something out, more simple. So why not watch a few videos online, read a few blogs, maybe connect with professionals from the field. This minimal viable effort will allow you to understand if digital marketing, in this case, is something that fits you. So then it's time to measure your results, which in Lean Education Framework would mean to reflect. Personal reflection is quite underestimated because it takes a lot of effort, it's challenging and sometimes frustrating to confront yourself and to look into yourself. But once you discipline yourself into doing that constantly, after a significant period of time, you're going to start seeing patterns. You're going to start understanding your own behavior much better. And then it's time to learn, which in this framework would mean to connect. You have to connect the dots. So is your learning and your experience connected to your long-term vision? Does this allow you to make a step further towards where you want to go? If yes, then you definitely should study more about the topic you've chosen. Otherwise, you need to pivot, which means you need to change the direction. And in this cycle, it's very important to fail. Because once you fail, and once you understand that something is not fit for you, then it opens up new opportunities for growth and development. So to give you an idea on how to apply this in real life, I want to share with you my personal experience. So I think around a year ago, I was completely sure I'm a marketing person. I was seeing myself in marketing for the rest of my life. So I decided to try something out. I applied for a startup in Amsterdam related to social media marketing. However, very soon enough, I understood that this is not me at all. After reflecting at my own experience and my learning, I understood that in order for me to be a social media voice of a brand, I need to connect with it 100%. I need to connect with their vision, and I really need to believe in what they do. And this didn't happen in my experience. So I decided to pivot. I quit my internship after 2 weeks only, and I decided to try something else. So I focus more on content marketing. And since then, I have been doing that. So to sum up, guys, I really believe that an entrepreneurial mindset and lean startup philosophy can help you understand yourself better and can help you achieve better outcomes. But of course, every big dream starts with small steps. And in this case, the first step starts with you. So whatever the current education system we have today, you have the choice to shape your own journey. You can choose the bike over the bus. And I'm saying this not because I've been living in Amsterdam for the last 3 years, but because I really believe that you have control over your own learning journey. So just start today, connect with people that inspire you, share your vision with the world, and try, reflect, and connect to rise to your fullest potential. Thank you very much.